Hi, dear cricket fans. Welcome to Cricket Happenings. This is Ram with you here. I'm not going to speak in a very loud and enthusiastic way, but basically, I'm just going to cover, as you know, I just did an update in the morning when India were actually requiring another 40 or 50 odd runs. Well, India definitely did it. India actually won the third international against Sri Lanka at the Dambulla cricket ground by 6 wickets. Not only that, India actually secured the bonus points by now getting 5 points. So basically, they are level with New Zealand, with Sri Lanka still at Sri Lanka on zero. In fact, Sri Lanka didn't get any point in this particular match. Well, so basically, this match I'm just going to come up to some very important topic that will be at the end of this show, I would say. But briefly recapping what happened was on overcast conditions, Kumar Sangakkara, the captain, Sri Lankan captain, won the toss and elected to bat. According to me, was not a good decision because Sri Lanka couldn't really cope up with the likes of Praveen Kumar, who actually set up the tone in the first ball itself. As I said, I mentioned everything in the report. It was some good batting from Tilakani Dilshan, who made 45 of 62 balls with 5 fours. 43 from the lower order. There was not much of a resistance. Sangakkara and Samari were all dismissed very cheaply. And Suraj Ranadive actually made 43 of 61 balls with 4 fours. And I would say Suraj Ranadive was a topic of the conversation at the end of the match, and you will know why when I actually when I act when I actually when I would speak about it later on at the end of it. Well, that is going to be the topic. So it will be Sehwag and Ranadive who would be the into the limelight in the show at the end of it. Other than Kulshekhara contributed 22, 170 all out, was not a good score at all. But well, Indian bowling was a disciplined bowling effort. Praveen Kumar bowled well. There was some good bowling from Ashish Nehra. Everybody contributed. The spinners, Pragyan Oja was very impressive, 336. Jadeja bowled well. So it was all a very good disciplined bowling effort. After putting up the disciplined bowling effort, 171 to chase for India. Karthik and Sehwag started and they took on the score. But Karthik was dismissed early at the score in his individual score on 10. It was taken by Matthews. As I said, it is not an easy pitch to bat on. So Malinga and Kulshekhara also bowled well. And also Angelo Matthews was very impressive. As I said, if the ball doesn't come on to the bat, Angelo Matthews is not a easy bowler to bat. And Angelo Matthews showed that he took 2 wickets. It had Dinesh Karthik, he had Rohit Sharma's wicket. Rohit Sharma went for a duck. Virat Kohli went for a duck. Sehwag was there. And then when there was suddenly 32 for 3 when Rohit Sharma was sent into the pavilion in the 11th over. But Virendra Sehwag today played a beautiful knock, a very, very responsible knock, eschewing all the big stroke, but definitely doing it. But it was not the old Virendra Sehwag. It was a very mature and responsible innings from Sehwag, knowing that India has to win this match. He did it in fine fashion. In fact, he fashioned an Indian win, and in fact, he got into a very good partnership with Suresh Raina, who gave him good company. Suresh Raina's contribution being 21 of 35 balls with 2 fours for being a victim of Fernando. And then finally, Virendra Sehwag just didn't play any strokes. Only when they were trying to get the bonus points, that is the time Sehwag really opened up. But definitely, whenever he got an opportunity, it was a very loose ball, he used to capitalize. And also, I would say there was some good tight bowling from the Sri Lankan bowlers too. But what I would really say is Virendra Sehwag played a very responsible and mature innings. The way he played, it was not this swashbuckling stuff. He really stood on. He understood the needs of the situation. He understood that they are actually chasing. The win was important, and he knew that. In fact, I was told that when the Sehwag started in his interview, post-match interview, he said that he basically told all the batsmen that you have to stay at the wicket because otherwise it's not possible. And that is something. Now, Virendra Sehwag is someone who can now play both the waiting game. So that was something. And then Mahendra Singh Dhoni joined, and finally the everything was done. Yes, they definitely got the bonus point, so that's the reason that they got 5 points. But let me tell you, dear cricket fans, Virendra Sehwag, Dhoni was not out on 23 of 38 balls with 2 fours. Malinga 7 overs, no made in none for 34. Kuleshekara 5 overs for 23. Angelo Matthews 7 overs, no made for 32. Fernando 8 overs to 33. Suraj Rane 7.3 overs, no made in none for 38. 171 for 4 in the 35th over India. Virendra Sehwag hit two sixes when he was trying to race to his century. He hit Angelo Matthews for, in fact, Suraj Rane for a six, and Angelo Matthews also he pulled him for a six. Well, but what was very, very important, dear cricket fans, was Virendra Sehwag was stranded on 99 not out. The last ball was being bowled, and in the last ball, not the last ball, basically, when the 34th over was being bowled by Suraj Ranadive, that particular ball, Sehwag, was no ball called, and Sehwag actually hit it for a six. When Sehwag hit it for a six, well, what would have happened? Just imagine, Sehwag was batting on 98 at the time, and Suraj Ranadive bowled a no ball. India required one to win when Sehwag was there at the crease, and Suraj Ranadive, the right arm off spinner, bowled a no ball, and which was very surprising, a right arm off spinner bowling a no ball, according to me. And then Virendra Sehwag coming down the wicket and smacking it for a high six, straight over the infield. Um, but well, what happened was what? Well, Surendra Sehwag was not credited with the 6 runs. There was only because India needed only 1 run for victory, and Virendra Sehwag was stranded on a wonderful 99, not out. Very, very unlucky to miss his century. Not out of 100 balls, 11 fours and 2 sixes. Sehwag couldn't believe it, and the umpires told that yes, there was only 1 run required, and well, the no ball was called. So the no ball was called first. So, well, dear cricket fan, now this is what I would like to discuss. I feel very, very sorry for Sehwag that he has not got his century. Well, more than that, this is something which has never happened in one-day cricket before. This was a new incident which happened. This opened up a new chapter totally. What it says is that, in my opinion, when I understand, I feel the batsman should be credited with the 6 runs. Say, for example, when the match is being played, and there are 2 runs required, and the batsman scores a 4, the 4 runs get credited to the batsman's account. In a similar manner, whether it's a no ball, and whenever a no ball is bowled, what happens? The no ball is bowled, there's an extra run, there's an extra ball bowled by the bowler, and the batsman who hits it gets runs. Well, why is it? I feel it is very unfair. I mean, I feel the cricket law whatever was done was absolutely right. What happened was right. According to the interpretation of the cricket law that we have right now, it was absolutely right. But I thought this particular incident should be one which I'm sure all the cricketing aficionados would really agree, and all the experts are definitely going to come up with their opinion. I'm sure there is going to be a lot of things written about this thing which happened today, where Sehwag couldn't actually register his century. What I would really say is that when a no ball is being bowled, whether it is a winning run or whatever, okay, it has been declared as no ball, but Sehwag, the batsman, has hit it for a six. So why don't we credit Sehwag with those 6 runs? Well, it was very unfair according to me. He would have gone to score a century. More than that, as I think, this has opened a new chapter according to me, because I think the cricket laws needs to really look at it very seriously. It's the ICC which has to sit down and see what they can do, because, as I said, I feel very sorry for Sehwag that he couldn't get to his century. It is not only Sehwag, tomorrow it could happen to some other batsman too. But what is very important is that I can't understand, when I understand that the no ball is bowled. Technically it is correct, the no ball has been bowled. But when a batsman hits it, I feel they should actually try to change the laws. It's only a suggestion from my part. If they could actually try to change the laws and actually give the batsman the credit, whatever be the situation, because the batsman has hit it for a six. Normally, what happens when the batsman sees that whenever they hear the signal of a no ball from the umpire, the batsman smacks the ball, because he knows even if it is going to be caught, he's going to be not out or he's going to be bowled. They definitely go for broke at the time. So why not give the credit to the batsman, even though there was only 1 run for victory and the no ball was being bowled and it was smacked for a six? Why doesn't the batsman get the credit? Dear cricket fans, subscribers, and my cricket fans, friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings, if you could actually come up with your comments and tell me whether you agree with me or disagree with me, or if you agree, why you agree, and if you disagree, why you disagree. If you could just write to me, just it's, I mean, it is not something, it has become a topic of debate today, and was also mentioned in the reports that maybe Suraj and were deliberately bowled. Well, that is something I wouldn't really go into it, because right arm off spinner bowling a no ball came as a surprise for me. But whatever happened, if it has happened deliberately, it is not good for the game of cricket. And if it has happened by happenstance, I mean happened unknowingly, unintentionally, then again it is something that it is, we can just accept it as a game of cricket. But well, dear cricket fans, I feel the cricket law needs to be changed, at least in this aspect. At least this should open the eyes of the cricketing world. I'm sure the experts are going to talk a lot about it. There's going to be a lot of things written about it, and I wish that something changes over here, because today this has happened for the first time in one day cricket. Tomorrow it might happen somewhere else. So before that happens, I think the cricketing body, the world governing the cricketing body, should take note of it, and take do something about it. Have a discussion with all the cricketing experts and do something about it. Well, dear cricket fans, I would wait for your opinions and comments very eagerly. Thanks for your company. This is Ram signing off.